like to enjoy our Māmaki ʻulu tea hot, especially when it gets a little bit cooler out, like these last couple months have been. So we'll brew it up really hot, and then we'll just pour it.
So this is perfect. You know, oftentimes Brad is out on the farm. He can kind of take it with him in the golf cart and cruise around the farm. I'm oftentimes in front of the desk at my computer, so I can just kind of pop this on and
cheers. Perfect way to start the day.
Yeah. I don't know, what flavors come out for you?
I get a herbal, kind of nutty flavor with like a slight natural sweetness. It goes down super smooth, never bitter. No matter how long you brew it, it just always has this really amazing smooth quality to it.
Yeah, and this is something. Yeah, we'll pop it, you know, in our cups in the morning, but oftentimes at nighttime we'll have it again. It's caffeine free, so it's not something that'll, you know, make you jittery or keep you up. It's just kind of it can be a nice end cap, but it can also be a great way to start your morning. So it's really versatile in that way, I think. For our everyday, I mean, it's just straight Māmaki and ʻulu tea. If we have a little bit more time and we're feeling fancy, we'll definitely use the Māmaki ʻulu as a base for mixology. And so we like to add a little bit of cold juice, a little bit of that sugarcane juice. It gives it this nice, even more sweet and a little bit milky, kind of like a milk tea flavor. Add a little bit of like coconut milk, or even if you just want this with a little bit of lime, it kind of makes that Arnold Palmer kind of flavor profile. So every day we just kind of have it plain, but if we're feeling fancy, we can kick it up a little bit. What about you? What's your favorite way?
My favorite is a little bit of coconut milk, a little bit of cold juice mixed in. It's kind of like similar to a Thai iced tea, but caffeine free, with all the goodness of the Māmaki and ʻulu healing properties.
A comment that we get from folks, you know, who try it is like, it's not bitter. You know, they're expecting that kind of that tannin aftertaste. And with the Māmaki and ʻulu, no matter how hot or how long you steep it, it retains this really smooth kind of flavor profile going down. So it's really easy to just pound a bunch of Māmaki and iced tea in one sitting. I mean, you can gulp this stuff. And so I think for us, it's kind of become a replacement from like sugary drinks. Like, you know, we all love our POG, right? I know we grew up on POG and sort of those sugary, fruity things in our refrigerator, but today, grown-up Brad and Lehia have our Māmaki and ʻulu iced tea, and that's kind of, you know, it still has that nostalgic flavor from home, but it's a little bit more, it's a lot more healthy for us, and it's kind of true to our indigenous roots. So it feels good. It feels like a good swap, you know.
It's like Kool-Aid, but super healthy for you. Water plus.
So this is our Hawaiian iced tea in the Māmaki and ʻulu blend, and we call it the Hawaiian iced tea because it's in a pitcher. It's in a large tea bag that will brew up about a half gallon at a time. So all you need to do is take one of these bags, put it in boiling water, let it steep for as long as you want really, and then when you pour it out, it'll fit nicely into one of these jugs again, and you can pour it over ice as iced tea. So as you can see, this color is pretty dark. That's because we like to steep it for a really long time, hours or even overnight. Sometimes we'll take it to a boil and then just kind of let it cool down naturally. And so the longer you steep it, just the more flavor and color will pop out. It will range from kind of a light brown to almost like a burgundy color, some really deep colors there.